Hello and welcome to our colony collapse disorder in bees video. In this video, we will take a look at what is a colony collapse disorder, followed by our top 10 symptoms and potential solutions for the problem and what the average person could do to help with this issue. Colony collapse disorder refers to an instance where the majority of the worker bees in a colony disappear. When this happens, they leave behind the queen bee and the nurse bees that are supposed to tend to the immature bees in the nest. This occurrence has been going on for a while throughout the history of agriculture. Before, it was known with names such as May disease and autumn collapse. However, in 2006, it was officially termed the collapse disorder due to the drastic rise in cases of western bee disappearance. Number 10. One symptom is the presence of capped broods in an abundant colony. The reason being, bees usually do not leave a hive until all the capped broods have hatched. Number 9. Another symptom is the presence of food stores in terms of honey and pollen, which other bees do not immediately rob. Number 8. Another significant sign of a collapse is the presence of the queen bee in an abandoned hive. If the queen bee is dead, then the probability of the hive dying out due to the lack of a queen bee is higher as opposed to a collapse having happened. Number 7. The possible causes of this are pathogens and immunodeficiency in bees that affect them, causing them to collapse their colonies. Number 6. Pesticides are also considered to be another significant cause of colony collapse disorder. Research has shown that pesticides and certain fungicides have had a significant effects on bees and their habitats. Number 5. Another cause of colony collapse disorder is antibiotics. A study shows the commonly used antibiotics used in beekeeping to prevent diseases lower the gut microbial levels in bees, making them more prone to infections. Number 4. Miticides are also another cause. We see that beekeepers use miticides to rid their colonies of infestations. However, in most cases, high doses of miticides in these colonies can lead to immune suppression in honeybees, making them more susceptible to viruses. Number 3. To manage this condition, beekeepers mustn't combine collapsing colonies with solid colonies. This gets done by ensuring that when a collapsed colony gets found, all the equipment from the colony is stored away from the other colonies, minimizing interaction with the colonies that are fine. Number 2. Another way to manage colonies and prevent their collapse is using the right treatments such as fumagillin and tylosin, which have significantly impacted treating colony collapse disorder. Number 1. Honeybees are a necessity for pollination in the Western Hemisphere, being the predominant pollinator in most crops in the United States and around the world. We see that honeybees contribute more than $200 billion across the globe. They are also vital in sustaining natural habitats, as through them plants in the wild can reproduce, thus providing necessary habitats for ecological balance. Now you may be wondering what we could do to help. What the average person could do to help is to reduce the use of pesticides and fungicides on farms. This will in turn reduce the effects that these agents are having on bees, thus increasing their immunity, making them thrive in colonies. Proper bee politics is also necessary. As an individual, one should try to influence how bees are kept by putting policies that protect bees in their habitats and lessen the use of agents such as pesticides and fungicides that have adverse effects on bees. Keeping a clean environment free of pollution and starting bee-friendly gardens are also some of the ways through which beekeepers can mitigate the colony collapse disorder. Now, colony collapse disorder is a significant issue that needs to be addressed in society. We have seen the major roles that bees play in our ecology. It is one of the most important agents of pollination around the world, hence why beekeepers must safeguard bees from human-made conditions that may be causing colony collapse disorder to happen in colonies.